Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, here on chapter 27, we are hearing how Mother Surabhi and Lord Krishna, they're performing, Lord Indra, Mother Surabhi and Lord Indra are performing Abhishek for Lord Krishna. Tatra gatastum burunardadayo
तत्रा गतास्तं गुरुनारदादयो
Gandharva Vidyadharasiddhacharanaha
गन्धर्वविद्याधरसिद्धचारणाः
Jagur Yasholo Kamalapaham Hare
जगुर्यशोलोकमलापहं हरे
Sura Gana Sananritur Mudan Vitaha.
सुराङ्गनासन्नन्नितुर्बुदान्विताः
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Tumburu, Narad, and other Gandharvas, along with the Vidyadharas, Siddhas, and Charanas, came there to sing the glories of Lord Hari, which purify the entire world. And the wives of the demigods, filled with joy, danced together in the Lord's honor. So the demigods are other demigods also coming. We heard Tumburu earlier also, right? You'll remember when we heard him singing?
Yeah.
I think when Lord Krishna, when they did the Govardhan Puja, is it? At that time. So anyway, now all these demigods are also coming, singing Krishna's glories. The wives of the demigods are dancing. Tam tushtuburdevanikaya hetavo.
तं तुष्टुवो देवनिकाय केतवो
Hi avakiramscha at hi avakir hi avakiramschadbhutapushpavrishtibhihi.
या वाक्येनं स्यात् पुतपुष्पवृष्टिभिः
Lokaparam nivritam apnuvam strayo.
लोकापरां निवृत्तिम् आप्नुवं त्रयो
Gavastadagam anayan payodrutam.
गावस्तदा गाम् अनयन् पयोधृताम्
The most eminent demigods chanted the praises of the Lord and scattered wonderful showers of flowers all around him. All the three worlds felt supreme satisfaction, and the cows drenched the surface of the earth with their milk. The word Ketava means literally banners. The leading demigods are the emblems or banners of the demigod race, and they took the lead in glorifying the Lord and covering him with an amazing shower of multicolored fragrant flowers. So the leading demigods means the most prominent of the demigods. They are there, they are glorifying the Lord. They are Pushpa Abhishek also, showering the Lord with flowers. So Ketava means banners. And here the demigods are being called like the banners of the demigod race, means the most prominent demigods. Is that okay?
Yes.
Nana raso gaha sarito.
नानारसौगाः सरितो
Riksha asan madhu sravaha.
वृक्षा आसन्मधुश्रवाः
Akrishta pachay aushadhyo.
अकृष्टपच्यो सदयो
Girayo bibran unmanin.
गिरयो विव्रन् उन्मनीन्
Rivers flowed with various kinds of tasty liquids. Trees exuded honey. Edible plants came to maturity without cultivation, and hills gave forth jewels formerly hidden in their interiors. So the earth is also happy. Earth is happy. Rivers flowed with various kind of tasty liquids. Here in on the earth we are only aware of the ocean water being salty, right? But we know there are other universes or other planets where there is ocean of milk or ocean of ghee, ocean of honey. So here rivers flowed various kinds of tasty liquids. And then the trees are giving forth so much honey. Plants that can be eaten, they are growing up. The jewels are giving up so much. The hills are giving out so much jewels. So the entire earth is so happy. It's like a big festival happening. Krishne bhikshita etani
कृष्णे भिक्षिक्त एतानि
sarvani kuru nandana
सर्वाणि कुरु नन्दन
nirvairani abhavam stata
निर्वैराणि अभवं स्तात
krurani api nisargataha.
क्रूराणि अपि निसर्गतः
O Parikshit, beloved of the Kuru dynasty, upon the ceremonial bathing of Lord Krishna, all living creatures, even those cruel by nature, became entirely free of enmity. Those corrupted by a type of sophisticated cynicism may mock these descriptions of a paradisiacal paradisiacal world situation affected simply by worshipping the Supreme Lord. Unfortunately, modern man has created a hell on earth in his cynical rejection of heaven on earth, which is actually possible through Krishna consciousness. The situation described here, created simply by the auspicious bathing ceremony of the Lord, is an authentic historical incident. Since history repeats itself, there is hope that the Krishna consciousness movement may again bring the world community to the brilliant reality of self realized existence. So here the whole earth is happy, everyone is happy, that even those who are so envious, they became friendly, they became pacified, entirely free of enmity, they became peaceful by Krishna, by this Abhishek which has happened for Lord Krishna. So in the purport is mentioned that those who are cynics may say, oh, how can this be possible? What is happening? But then what the cynics have done, we can see that there's so much unrest in the earth. There's so much injustice happening. Wars are happening. The earth itself, she is being, you know, burdened by so many difficult things. So it's difficult to grow the crops, to get the milk. So, but we can. So in the purport is mentioned by Krishna consciousness, we can make this earth like the heavens. O Lord, thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, right? Even Bible says that by being God conscious, by chanting the holy name, the earth will also become like heaven. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Iti go gokulapatim
Iti Gokulapatim
govindam abhishitya saha
Govindam Abhishishya Saha
anugyato yayos shakro
Anugyato Yayo Shakro
rito dev adibir devam.
Rito Dev Adibir Devam.
After he had ceremonially bathed Lord Govinda, who is the master of the cows and the cowherd community, King Indra took the Lord's permission and, surrounded by the demigods and the other higher beings, returned to his heavenly abode. Thus end the purports of the humble servants of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to the 10th Canto, 27th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled Lord Krishna and Mother Surabhi offer prayer. So everyone is so happy. Lord Indra is also happy. And the Abhishek is done now. Lord Govinda, master of the cows, cowherd community. So now King Indra, he's taking Krishna's permission, and all the demigods are going back to the heavens. So this we finished this 27th chapter. Um, did you all want to say anything about this chapter?
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Shilpaji, I just
Krishna.
wanted to ask a question regarding this.
Mm,
So, like when we read about it, like when we hear on every um, Govardhan Puja, and
mm.
when we are told that, Krishna himself ate and then he was not like the Anyor part. So, is it that it must have happened in some other Kalpa? Is it that? Because it's
You
not
mean why
mentioned
didn't
here.
we hear the
Yeah, why
Anyor
didn't we hear? Yeah, because it's
that
very
Krishna?
prominently mentioned by everybody, all the
Mm,
speakers. So is it that because it might have happened in some other kalpa? Is it like that?
yeah, I'm not sure. Or is it in some other description? Yeah, I'm not sure where is that coming from. That here we didn't hear Sukadev Goswami saying Ani, or yeah, I can check.
You please, if you can, because this is like, every speaker uses the word enure, right? If you have
Yeah.
also heard, and it's quite prominently used. So then,
Yeah.
where
And
is it
then
coming?
that Lord Krishna places the tulsi, and then Govardhan is satisfied, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, you can find that. Can look into that. I'll let you all know. Okay, we didn't hear the now. What is that?
Indra.
Uh, Indra,
Yes.
overcoming pride of Indra.
Yeah.
Demigod worship and tendency to think I am supreme. So this was quite obvious from this pastime, right?
Mm.
That Krishna, what is the anartha? Demigod worship. Krishna wants us to stop that. He himself is saying here. And tendency to think I am supreme. We have that. We get a little power. We think I am so great. Isn't it? We don't understand that what we have been given is by the mercy of Krishna. And then we did that, Brahmanas performing sacrifice, indifference toward Krishna caused by
Yeah.
pride because of one's status. Yeah, we did
Yeah,
that.
we did that. We did that.
And second, forest fire, disturbance of religious principles and interference with religious
Just
people
before
who are
this, is it just
atheists.
before this? Because we did a forest fire on 11th number that represents the inter-communal
Yeah,
discord
discord.
among the
And
Vaishnavas.
this was the second after Pralambasur
Yeah,
was
Kalia,
killed.
after the Kalia.
After, no, no. Kalia, or is it? No, Kalia, there was a forest fire where all the Brajvasis were there at the Yamuna. Then after Pralambasur was killed, then the cows, they went to another forest and the cowherd boys also
No, we did not
followed.
do it. We did not do that one.
So
No.
this was disturbance of religious principles, disturbance of
Okay.
religious principles and interference with religious people who are atheists. What does that mean? Religious people who are atheists, interference with religious, disturbance of religious principles. That is fine. And interference with religious people who are atheists means people who are actually atheists who are seeming to be religious. Is that what it means? Who are supposedly posing to be religious but are actually atheists?
So is it like that was the forest fire when they all, like, I remember, let me just recollect quickly, like the Pralambasur was killed, and then the cows and everybody had run into the forest, and then there was some fire,
Yeah,
and the Gopas were also there, and then Krishna went and he saved them all, right?
yeah,
So
that's right.
that, so it represents the disturbance of the religious principles, the anartha, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And interference by?
Interference with religious people who are atheists.
Okay.
Mm.
Irreligious people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So then 28.
And
Krish-
then
ah,
after that forest fire came the Brahmanas, right?
Brahmanas.
The
Yeah,
Brahmanas, right?
that's right.
And
The
then the 15th is the Indra.
Brahmanas. 15th is Indra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Krishna rescues Nanda Maharaj from the abode of Varuna. This chapter describes how Lord Krishna brought Nanda Maharaj back from the abode of Varuna and how the cowherd men saw Vaikuntha. The king of the cowherds, Nanda Maharaj, observed the prescribed fast on the 11th day of the lunar month and then considered how to break his fast properly on the 12th day. So it was Ekadashi. He observed the fasting on Ekadashi. Today is Ekadashi, right? And then on Dwadashi, he is considering how to break the fast properly. By circumstance, only a few more minutes remained, and so he decided to take his bath at the very end of the night, although astrologically that was an inauspicious time. Thus he entered the water of the Yamuna. A servant of Varuna, the demigod of the ocean, noticed Nanda Maharaj entering the water at a time forbidden by scripture and took him away to the demigod's abode. In the early morning, the cowherd men unsuccessfully searched for Nanda. But Lord Krishna immediately understood the situation and went to see Varuna. Varuna worshipped Krishna with great and variegated festivity. Afterwards, he begged the Lord to forgive his servant for having foolishly arrested the king of the cowherds. Nanda was amazed to see the influence of Sri Krishna exerted in the court of Varun Dev. And after returning home, he described his experiences to his friends and relatives. They all thought Krishna must be the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself and wanted to see his supreme abode. Thereupon, the omniscient personality of Godhead arranged for them to bathe in the same lake where Akrur would have his vision of the Absolute Truth. There the Lord revealed to them Brahmalok, which is realized by great sages in their mystic trance. So, shall we read 1, 2 verses?
Yes, we can read. Yeah. One.
Shri Uvacha
Shribhadarayani Uvacha
Ekadashyam Niraharah
एकादश्यां निराहारः
समाभ्यर्च्य जनार्दनम्
समाव्यार्च्य जनार्दनम्
स्नातुं नन्दस्तु कालिन्द्याम्
स्नातुं नन्दस्तु कालिन्द्यां
द्वादशयां जलम् आविशत्.
द्वादश्यां जलम् आविशत्.
Sri Badarayani said, having worshipped Lord Janardhan and fasted on the Ekadashi day, Nanda Maharaj entered the water of the Kalindi on the Dwadashi to take his bath. Is this long? I'm not sure we'll be able to finish it. Let's see. Tam grihitva yadbrityo
तं गृहीत्वानयद्भृत्यो
varunas yasuro varunas yasuro nitikam antikam
वरुणस्यासुरो अन्तिकम्
avagya yasurim velam
अवज्ञायासुरीं वेलां
pravishtam udakam nishi.
प्रविष्टम् उदकं निशि.
Because Nanda Maharaj entered the water in the dark of the night, disregarding that the time was inauspicious, a demoniac servant of Varuna seized him and brought him to his master. Nanda Maharaj was intent on breaking his fast during the Dwadashi day, of which there remained only a few minutes. Thus he entered the water to bathe at an inauspicious time, before the first dawn light. So Nanda Maharaj wanted to break his fast on Dwadashi. There was only a little time remaining for Dwadashi, and it seems that time was not very auspicious to bathe. The servant of Varuna who arrested Nanda Maharaj is stated here to be an asur or demon for obvious reasons. First, the servant was foolishly ignorant of Nanda Maharaj's position as the pastime father of the Supreme Absolute Truth. Also, Nanda Maharaj's intention was to carry out the injunctions of scripture. Therefore, Varuna's servant should not have arrested Nanda on the technical grounds that he bathed in the Yamuna at an inauspicious time. Later in this verse, Varuna himself would say, Agyata mama kena mudena. This was done by my ignorant servant who is a fool. This foolish servant did not understand the position of Krishna or Nanda Maharaj or devotional service to the Lord. In conclusion, it is clear that Lord Krishna wanted to give his personal audience to Varuna and simultaneously accomplish other didactic purposes. Thus, this wonderful pastime will now unfold. So, the servant who captured Nanda Maharaj is called demoniac because he didn't understand who is Nanda Maharaj, who's Krishna. And what was Nanda Maharaj's intention? He just wanted to break his fast on Dwadashi. So later it seems in the chapter we are going to hear Varun Dev himself saying it. And also, is Lord Krishna wanted to give his darshan to Varun Dev, wanted to set certain things. So that's why this pastime is now. We are going to hear about it, which we are going to continue tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll stop here then. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shla Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for listening and